Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to Star Trek Online, where we're here once again in Star Trek Online. Why'd I have to say that twice? Anyway, we're back here with Nalina, the Bunker Hill, and her Valleint crew as we continue the voyages to see how far this poor Tier 1 can be dragged through the mud. Anyway, we shall now go to this location here as I collect all these rewards.
Congratulations, Admiral.
I don't know why that is producing such angelic music, but it is. Oh shit, that one's got really high requirements. Do this one instead. There we go. All that's done. Let's check on our supply of dilithium. Still not much. That is not where we're going. Whew. But there it goes. Delta Varna station is just ahead. Picking up some damage to the station on sensors. Looks like they've been in a firefight recently. Helm, take us in. Could be Klingons under cloak nearby.
Glad you were in the area. Some Klingons just appeared out of nowhere. They can do that now, right? Unbelievable. Anyway, the whole thing was terrifying and strange. I mean, they shot at us, did some structural damage, knocked some sensor pods out of alignment, and completely ruined my latest experiment. But that's it. They had us, and they just left.
How can we help here?
Our tractor beam is offline. Actually, it's a fried little puddle of sadness, but offline sounded better. If you can, could you use your ship's tractor beam to move our sensor pods back into position? I'm sending the coordinates over now. That'd really help us get back to our research here. I mean, these gaseous anomalies won't analyze themselves, am I right?
Alright, we're on it, Doctor. Stand by.
Nice. Sensor pod beta is online again. Okay, sensor pod alpha is back online. Klingons are happening! A lot of Klingons! They're coming this way fast! Shields up! Weapons hot! They're gonna attack! Again!
Red alert. All hands, battle
Starfleet
stations.
Command! This is Delta Balata Station! We're under attack! Lokai ship! We're in big trouble!
One ship down. Oh, that's no ships. Gotta disable these ships. And there we go. Coming hail, it's from Starbase 1, on screen.
This is Kensington. Sounds like the Klingons are making a push in that sector. We're sending some backup your way. Command's still analyzing these attacks, trying to figure out what the enemy is up to there. In the meantime, I need you to hold that system and protect the station. Stay sharp out there, and good hunting.
Thank you, Admiral.
This is the Glen. Heard you could use some help.
The target is arrived! All things fire to be favored!
Shield buck. Using main power. Use an assist here.
I don't know what you want me to do. You're the ones that came to help me.
There'll be time for formalities later. Right now, we've got a problem. Several, actually. The Klingons beamed multiple boarding parties over during the fight. We're a research vessel. Our security forces are getting overwhelmed. If you could send some people over to help, we'd be much obliged.
On our way, Captain. Nalina out. Captain, the Glen needs our help repelling boarders. Are you ready to beam over? Yep. Let's go. Alright, how bad is it?
Thanks for coming. The captain still has control of the ship. She's waiting for you on the bridge. Unfortunately, the Klingons have several boarding parties between you and the bridge, and they're not taking prisoners.
Understood. Stay safe. How are they beaming more on board? We killed all their ships.
You made it. Good. We have a lot of work to do here. The Klingons have done extensive damage, especially to our power systems. Mr. Strahl is doing what he can to get main power back online. Care to give him a hand?
Of course, Captain.
Like the captain said, main power's offline. We're sitting ducks without it, and the Klingons know it. Let's get to work before House Mokai turns us all into trophies. Or lunch.
What do we need to do?
I'll do the heavy lifting. What I need you to do is to bring engineering control to a bridge console, divert the power flow, and enter the new power-up sequence I'm putting together. You got it?
Yes. Let's get to work. What console do you want me to poke? This one?
Engineering control is transferred. Go to the next console to divert the power flow. Power flow is diverted. Input the new power-up sequence next. Nice work. Main power is back online. Nice work. We're not out of the woods yet, though. Our next stop's the engineering lab. I need to get our shields back online and secure some classified data down there. Believe me, we don't want the Klingons getting their hands on it.
Alright. Let's get to the engineering lab. Not too many Klingons to have to deal with. That door does not open.
Not sure how she pulled it off, but that Klingon put a security field up between us.
Oh. Jewel, she's full of surprises.
Ja'ula? The Ja'ula? This day just keeps getting worse. Look, I need to drop that security field. She's trying to steal that data I told you about on the bridge. We can't let that happen. Watch my back in case any more Klingons pay us a visit.
Work fast.
Most impressive, Starfleet. This tech will win the war for us. This will bring supremacy to my house and the Empire.
Wait, what? She blocked access. I can't bring down the security field.
How bad is it?
Damn, she's good. Locked me completely out of the security system. I can't get the field down. Fine, she's not the only clever one in the room. Watch my back. I've got an idea. Just need a little more time.
We'll definitely attempt to give you it.
Wait, she's dropping the field? Look out! Here she comes! Shields online. They can't beam out now.
Why do you have what looks like a giant ass snowball? Your guys' pet got away.
Looks like the Klingons aren't fond of our house guest. Shame, really. It's nice once you get to know it.
What's our status here?
Well, I have good news and bad news.
Start with the good news, please.
The good news is I managed to corrupt a number of critical data files before she stole them. There's only 2 people in the galaxy who can figure out that mess now, and neither of them are Klingons.
And the bad news?
The bad news, well, there's plenty of uncorrupted data in there that the Klingons shouldn't have. It was classified for very important reasons. We need to stop her. Of course, if half of what they say about Jula is true.
It is.
Great. Takuvma's sister, one of the deadliest members of House Mokai. Here. Wonderful. Okay. They must be headed to the shuttle bay. I brought the shields back online so they can't beam out. If they're gonna leave, they're gonna have to get creative. Let's head down there before Jula gets any more bright ideas.
What the hell was that thing?
That? You should probably make peace with the words, "it's classified," when it comes to what you just saw. Seriously, don't worry about it. Believe me, we have bigger problems here, starting with Jula. We need to stop her.
To the turbo lift. Ow.
Do you hear that?
Engineering! Emergency transport of the specimen to containment!
Hey man,
You okay? Come on, let's go. We're almost there. We really need to stop Jula.
after that we're gonna have a conversation about the creature doctor.
Oh, that'll be exciting. Let me add that to my calendar. Right after we stop the insane Klingon with our top secret data. Less monster, more Klingon, okay? Now let's go.
I'm working on it.
We're almost to the shuttle bay. Keep moving.
That's not good. Oh, we tried.
She stole one of our shuttles. She bypassed deck security, got emergency evacuation clearance, and hotwired one of our shuttles. Unbelievable. If she wasn't trying to kill all of us, I'd be impressed.
Options?
Well, that's a short-range craft. There must be a Klingon ship out there waiting for her. We might get out of this yet. Now head back to your ship. See if you can find where she went. We'll do the same here.
Understood.
Heads up. Klingon reinforcements are warping in. Protect yourself and the station. But we really need to find out where that shuttle carrying the stolen data went. There's a good chance it's on a cloaked ship nearby.
What exactly is that data?
Hate to play the "that's classified" card here, but you know the drill. Sorry. Take it up with Admiral Kensington if we make it through this. For now, let's focus on those Klingons out there trying to kill us, okay?
Alright, tactical, go to red alert.
Get ready to be happy. I think I know how to find where Ja'ula went.
Explain quickly.
If the shuttle's in range, I can hack into its command matrix and send a self-destruct command. That'll make a big enough boom to reveal the location of the ship she landed on, cloaked or not.
Brilliant. What's the catch?
Yeah, about that. If the shuttle's in a ship, it'll be tough to get a signal through the shields, the jamming, and the cloak. Tough, but not impossible. Get me close enough, I'll make it happen. We just need to start sifting through this big haystack for one angry little needle. Leave that to us. You protect the station.
Understood. Good hunting. Oh shit, that's a battle cruiser. Ow. Sorry for the fact that we had no audio during that section, people. I had to tab out for a moment to deal with something. Honestly, it's the disco storyline. Nothing with value was lost there.
Stroll's plan worked, but Ja'ula's ship was able to go to warp before we could disable it.
I noticed.
There's still hope. The explosion did a lot of internal damage to that ship. She's leaving a trail we can follow. So, we're going to pursue Ja'ula and clean up our mess. Thanks for all your help here today. If we pull this off, it could make a big difference in the war effort. For all of us.
Good luck, Captain. Bunker Hill out. Ready to depart the system? Let's head to warp. No, we're not going to the Alpha Quadrant. Oh, great. Quinn decided not to voice his voice lines today. I think you have an idea who we're dealing with now. Ja'ula was a dangerous opponent in the 23rd century, and it won't take her long to adapt to our time. House Mokai was eliminated in 2389 after a century-long blood feud. When Ja'ula learns about this, it won't be pretty. She might find any number of allies within the Empire with grudges to settle as well. Unchecked, it could lead to civil war. Starfleet intelligence is working with our allies to find Ja'ula and stop her before things get out of hand. I'll be in touch when we know more. Great, bunch of things I don't need. Do any of my current...
The arrival of House Mokai forces from the past is a cause for concern. Ja'ula is a controversial figure, and we need to handle the situation with caution. The wrong move could spark an interstellar incident, and after recent events, that's the last thing anyone in the Alliance needs. I've arranged a simulation for you. I want you to experience
This is literally the
Ja'ula
same
in
thing
action.
as before, but now we're off to go help with Starbase 1. This just shows up everywhere, I guess, in this region of space. For some reason. I'm gonna have to do this quick. So hopefully, this doesn't take too long. I don't think this mission takes all that long. Alright. Well, since nobody is around, honestly, I'm gonna go take a quick food break. Where's a don't I have a don't I have the ability to make a text layer? Yeah, I do have a text layer. Is that chat log mode? Oh, can I set this to actually have the chat log? Oh well. Anyway, I will be right back, everyone. Alright, I'm back.
Glad you could make it. There's a little time and plenty to do. I trust you see the enemy vessels near your position.
Yes, we have them on sensors.
Deal with them. I need you conducting rescue operations as soon as possible, and the Klingons won't let you do that without a fight.
Understood, Admiral. Moving to assist. Good old laser blast.
All right, that area's secure for now. Let's make the most of the time we have. I need you to beam out any survivors on board the damaged Starfleet ships in your vicinity. Make it fast. The Klingons will send more ships, and soon.
Agreed.
One more thing. The Klingons aren't above ambush tactics, using their blasted cloaking device to get the jump on you. Some of them might be lurking around, waiting for the chance to strike.
Acknowledged. Bunker Hill out.
The Churchill has been evacuated. Thanks.
Let's get you guys off of these crappy ships and onto a good-looking ship.
Cardiff evac complete. All hands are safely away.
Yep. Did you guys land some fucking hits for 5 seconds? Don't tell me that I was still crazy. Got fucked with again. Nope, still there. Hit the target. Landing some decent hits. Get the Vancouver
Vancouver
emptied.
here. We're all clear. Many thanks.
Macedonia reporting. Evac is complete. We owe you one.
Nice work. Glad those Klingon cowards didn't get the better of you.
Thank you, Admiral.
I hate to ask this, but I have standing orders from Starfleet Command. I need you to scuttle those ships.
Admiral.
The Klingons have been scavenging everything they can to get their hands from wrecked Starfleet vessels. In the event we fail in our mission here, Command doesn't want the Klingons getting away with any critical resources. You have your orders.
You know, you could have just told the crews to self-destruct their ships before beaming over. No, we're just gonna do this. All right. I mean, I'll take an excuse to blow up some destroyer ships. So it does definitely pad out this mission a little bit. Having to go back just to blow up these ships. I think they're all the same class, too.
Hard thing to watch, but it had to be done.
Agreed. What's next, Admiral?
We need some critical supplies here. My chief engineer's sending you a list as we speak. Beam those supplies over with the personnel you rescued. After that, I need you on high alert, patrolling the area. The Klingons don't give up that easily. They'll be back.
Understood. We're on our way, Admiral. So to be fair, there ain't much for us to, Oh, wait. There's several extra ships here. Alright, good to know.
Surely you didn't think we'd let you seize all the glory here.
Not at all, Captain. Good to see you.
And you. My chief engineer isn't too happy right now, but we made it in one piece.
We came as soon as we could. Wish it were under better circumstances. Ticonderoga's ready for battle. We've got your back.
Boy, those would be a lot cooler if we were the disco character and had any clue of who those people were.
You're doing good work out there. The personnel and supplies you've sent might make the difference here today. That said, I have bad news. Our long-range sensors are picking up a Klingon force heading our way at high warp. They'll be here soon. Get ready for a fight.
Understood, Admiral.
Remember the lessons we learned in battle, especially at Corvan 2. They'll be preoccupied with conquering the base. We can use that distraction to our advantage.
Agreed.
We know how they fight. Don't expect mercy. It won't be coming from Klingons. Hit them fast and hit them hard. And captains, it's been an honor. Good fortune to you all.
And to you, Captain.
Klingon attack ships on sensors. Fire at will!
This ain't exactly rocket science.
habitat areas. Stop them!
Come on now.
Captains, we're reading more Klingon ships on our sensors. A lot more. This is it. They're making their big push. Our initial predictions are not good. I've given the order to evacuate critical personnel and the injured. We're loading as many as we can load onto the ships docked here. They're too damaged to fight, but they're all warp capable.
Understood.
I need you to draw attention from those ships when they disembark. Buy them the time they need to get to warp and to safe harbor.
They'll have it, Admiral. Sonic fleet deployed.
Underway. Keep the Klingons distracted.
Not sure how long we'll be able to keep those Klingons distracted for, Admiral.
Attention all hands. The Andor has launched. Good luck. Lafayette is underway. Keep those Klingons busy. Is on her way. Hold on just a little longer, people.
Damn, crooked business.
Stragglers left. Deal with them.
Trying, Admiral. That's what we're trying to do. Trying to target the fucking battleship. The battle cruiser. It's Juula's
Heads
flagship.
up. Looks like the Klingon flagship just dropped out of warp.
It's the Lucara.
Sounds like you have some history with that ship. What can you tell us about... Wait. Are you reading this? We're picking up some unusual energy spikes. Some new Klingon weapon, perhaps? I don't like this. Take the Lucara out of commission before it gets into weapons range.
Understood.
I see you still draw breath, Starfleet. This pleases me. I'm going to enjoy breaking you.
Gotta overwhelm the Lucara shield.
Enemy fleet on sensors. It's time to call. We're under attack.
And a fool, just like my brother.
We'll help Starbase 1. You deal with the Lucara.
Oh, you absolute assholes. You know full well I can't deal with this thing on my own.
You streaming?
Ow. Yes,
Are you
I am.
streaming?
You need to stop the Lucara, now!
Absolute assholes left me to deal with this thing. Oh, this is just sad. Is it not even shooting back anymore? It knows I'm such a little threat that it doesn't even give a shit anymore. Oh, this is just sad. Even with me draining the shields, like, we are two phaser banks and getting through it. It's got out fighters. Fuck you. Absolute asshole. that
You
damn
need to
thing.
stop the Lucara, now!
Hopefully the photonic fleet will be able to overwhelm its shields. Ow. Damn it, they got me on a fucking tractor unit. All my swarmers down. Yeah, they are. And there we go. There's the explosion. Oh, great. Now she's hanging out above my spawn. Oh, great. Now those assholes are gotten in the range. I'd love to help you guys out, but I have to deal with this. This is going to be the first time, well, this will be technically the second time that the Bunker Hill has not been able to complete an operation. Where we have to call upon the Bunker Hill's older cousin. Fuck, what the hell is hitting me? Oh, there's two fucking frigates. Alternate timeline self has arrived to save the day.
You need to stop the Lucara, now!
Oh, I'd love to, you know? I'd love to if you guys had actually decided to stay and help instead of running off to go deal with the easy shit. Well, no, we're not going to talk about that, are we?
You need to stop the Lucara, now!
Where is the Lucara? There she is.
You need to stop the Lucara, now!
Ow, I can see that. Ow. Well, she woke up. Very unfortunate for me. Where the hell did she go? There she is. Like, no matter what I do to her ship, it's basically nothing. Where are you idiots going? She's right there! She's right there! Help me with this! You absolute assholes! Trying to get through this rear shield. All those asshole like swarmers decide to go off and go fight those guys over there. I hate it. I summon the photonic fleet and suddenly she decides, oh hey, I'm supposed to be shooting. I hate it. Absolutely despise this entire campaign. The storyline was terribly written, and I hate it. Do I have any additional, like, fucking special skill points I can invest in? That actually could be useful. Oh no, I saw those. We released fighters. Absolute bastard. Oh my god. I'm not sure we're gonna be able to do this. Where's the save? Swarm her. Overwhelm her shields, my pretties. No, get back here, you assholes! My fucking swarm keeps diverting off to go beat the shit out of those guys. If it would just stay over here and help me with this damn ship. Shit, shooting back. It just randomly decides when it's gonna start shooting back. I'm gonna see if I can maybe find some assistance. No, it looks like I'm on my own. That thing is nearly back up to full power. Not that. Store. Oh, I can't even afford that. God damn it. Do I even have one? No. Ugh. For fuck. Come on, guy. I can't fucking win. My reinforcements just decide that fucking off over there is where the battle needs to fucking go, apparently. Guys, please, for the love of God. Please, engage the target. Engage that target! With all the fucking mines. Where did those fucking come from? It has more health now. You think that having a fully powered weapons bay would make this back shield a little bit easier to fucking get through? You know what? Divert engine power to the fucking auxiliary. That should increase our drain power, I think. I don't know if it actually, that actually does what I think it does, but, it's an attempt. It's an attempt to increase the power output of our deflector. Ah shit, it shot back. It's shooting back. She's shooting back and we're dead in the water. what a waste of fucking time. 75 health, by the way. What are we even being shot at by? What I need is fucking backup, which you guys are supposed to be providing.
You need to stop the Lucara, now!
What the hell is going on there? And why is it in a place where I can't shoot it, but it can shoot me? Such bullshit. I know I'm in a tier 1 ship, but this is just bullshit. Absolute bullshit. She's just been gaining health. That's all she's been doing. It's not like we're actually actively winning against her. She's beaten the shit out of us. Multiple times. I think we have to break out the Bunker Hill's cousin. The furball has arrived. Swap that out for an actually decent phaser. Swap this out for that. I know that this ship cheats a little bit with the rules of the oh, also swap this out for the omnidirectional phaser. And did I swap these out with these? Yeah, I swapped these out with these. Everything else is good and situated. The Bunker Hill's cousin has arrived to show these assholes who's boss. Okay, we're back.
Captains, we're reading more Klingon ships on our sensors. A lot more. This is it. They're making their big push. Our initial predictions are not good. I've given the order to evacuate critical personnel and the injured. We're loading as many as we can load onto the ship stocked here. They're too damaged to fight, but they're all warp capable. I need
Understood.
you to draw attention from those ships when they disembark. Buy them the time they need to get to warp and to safe harbor.
They'll have it, Admiral. shit, I forgot to swap out the, that thing. Warp core is just using. It's not using the warp core I had upgraded to.
Admiral has launched. Good luck.
Have to do some emergency changes. Once the battle is over. Bring her around.
All ships, the Lafayette is underway. Keep those Klingons busy.
What happens when bastards when you decide to pick up a Bunker Hill for an extra long period of time with extra levels of cruelty.
Just a few stragglers left. Deal with them.
Always a good thing to have the frog here in the back pocket. It may not be much of a difference, but there's a reason I didn't choose to use this ship as like the main protagonist ship. Oh hey, been here,
Heads
done
up.
that.
Looks like the Klingon flagship just dropped out of warp.
This is
Sounds
Zakara.
like you.
Anyway,
I see you still draw breath, Starfleet.
Swap that.
This pleases me.
Warp core.
I'm going
Shit,
to
I can't
enjoy
swap out the warp core.
breaking you.
Alright, well, that means we're living with it.
You need to stop the Lucara, now!
like my brother.
We'll help Starbase 1. You deal with the Lucara.
Okay, we did it. Ah, shit.
Echo. Dai, Twitchy Pitch.
Shields are down. All hands, repel quarters. I repeat, all hands.
Echo Bauta. Lock your bathroom. What?
And that's how Jaula and her forces ended up in
I think we
our
have an idea
timeline.
who we're dealing with now. Jaula was a dangerous opponent in the 23rd century, and it won't take her long to adapt to our time. House Mokai was eliminated in 2389 after a century-long blood feud. When Jaula learns about this, it won't be pretty. She might find any number of allies within the Empire who grudges herself as well. Unchecked, it will lead to civil war. Starfleet intelligence is working with our allies to find Jaula and stop her before things get out of hand. I'll be in touch when we know more.
Nice to know you decided to fucking actually voice this section, Quinn.
I am the leader of a Vulcan research team studying the unique ecology of the planet Pavo. While on personal leave, I've learned that the team has not responded to routine communications. This is a matter of concern. Starfleet has informed me that an ion storm is active in the Pavo system. Logic suggests that the storm is blocking communications. However, storms of that magnitude can have other effects, some of a deleterious nature. As a precaution, the Alliance has asked me to accompany your vessel to the Pavo system. We are to determine the status of the research team and offer assistance if necessary. I am prepared to leave at your earliest convenience.
Well, understood. But we ain't doing much of that. Anyway, if I remember correctly, some of these give these give dilithium. And since I got all these marks left over from doing shit. Oh. Okay, we have no disco marks. Got it. What about these? Do we have omega marks? Ain't got those. What about Nikura marks? We ain't got those. Romulan marks? Ain't got those. What about these? Oh, we got these. Only enough for one. Okay, fair enough. No Delta Alliance. No Iconian. No Terran. No Temporal. No Lucari. No Competitive. No Gamma. So all we have is the one we had for this. And the ones we have for this. Great. Fantastic. Amazing. Oh hey, a warp core I can't use. Let's summon the bank. Let's just toss all this stuff that I'm considering maybe still using in here. My pile of maybe grows. Anyway. Biomolecular phaser split beam rifle. Well, that's a new thing I've never seen before. Well, congratulations, you get a rifle now. Alright, what do these do? Exotic particle generator. Shields every 2 seconds for 6 seconds, but using a shield heal power. When using exotic damage and shield drain abilities, 20% chance proton damage over 5 seconds. Not very useful. Not a very useful collection of shit. Oh, we need a lot of tactical. Okay, now we need a lot of engineering. Well, that'll have to do. Let's see, do we have time for Pavo? Honestly, after that beatdown was a fucking, like, hour in itself. The poor Bunker Hill getting blown up repeatedly on blast. The poor girl. Oh, right. We also have to go and get her redressed for her modern era, because we're no longer doing the simulations. We gotta go get her dressed. We have priorities. We have arrived. Oh, someone's an enjoyer of the Galaxy TNG era, Miranda. Rare to see those. Whee! Yeah, what we really need is dilithium and fucking, the fucking marks. The fucking, Phoenix prize packs. Because we need as many of those fucking, upgrade tokens as I can get. Because they'll allow us to make our ship even better with the existing shit that we already have. But first... Well, first we need to earn enough of it to actually, get off. I'm gonna save up for the 10 pack this time. Anyway, load preset. Where's her, modern... Oh, I forgot about this. This cursed little ship. Imagine if the Bunker Hill looked like this throughout this whole series. Discount whatever that is. I don't remember what class that is. What class that looks like. Anyway, there's the one we're looking for. Do I want to swap out the warp nacelles? I used those on a previous version, so I don't really want to use them here. could use the Centaur refit, but at that point, I feel like most of this is just way too Centaur refit. I think it actually kind of works like this. I mean, to be fair, this is basically just Centaur at this point. You know what? We'll say that we went in for another mini refit. Mini refit. Go. Whee! Alright, let's get over to Pavo. Yeah, I think it looks a lot better like this. I didn't like the big chunky nacelles. They don't really work with the way that we had our ship set up. This would be the only other, like, real quick way to get dilithium, and, yeah, we ain't allowed to do that. It's one of the, things I put a limit on. The only reason I started doing, the Fleet Admiral shit was because I was allowing that because it's on a fucking countdown timer to wait until you can actually get access to the resources. Whereas if I did the fleet battle thing, I'd basically just be able to pop in and out and in and out and just cycle through for a while to get up a bunch of dilithium. Which I'm pretty sure none of you want to see me just going constantly guns blazing only to blow up. That'd be really awkward. Admiral, there's no response on comms from the Pavo research station. The island storm is causing a lot of interference. However, it's possible our hills may not be reaching them. What's causing the interference?
The storm is creating spatial disturbances throughout the system. If we analyze their patterns, we might be able to position the ship at a point where communication is possible.
Alrighty, begin the scan.
Initial scans are picking up clouds of ionized subspace radiation and chronometric particles. This is curious. Sensors are registering a stationary object. It is not far from our position.
Object? Is it a ship?
Unlikely. I suspect it is one of the Starfleet navigation buoys placed throughout the system. However, the ionization of subspace is warping and distorting the sensors. As a result, an accurate identification is not possible at this range.
Let's get closer. We might learn more there.
As I suspected, a navigational buoy. It appears to be the navigational buoys, however, are configured to broadcast a message on all frequencies. It is intended to inform those who arrive here that Pavo is a protected reserve. Sensors indicate heavy hull ionization on this buoy. I believe it has been disabled by the effects of the ion storm.
An active buoy could boost our signal. Scan for one in range.
Navigational buoy 226 is nearby and should provide us with a means to reinforce hailing frequencies between the ship and the Pavo research station. However, I recommend caution when navigating further into the system. The ion storm is quite volatile.
Agreed. Helm lane a course for navigational buoy 226.
You are entering the Pavo system. The planet Pavo is a protected reserve. Access is prohibited.
Ready to initiate a handshake between our comm systems and navigation buoy 226 now. Proceed. Handshake received. Fidelity is within acceptable margins of error. Comms are secured. Admiral hailing frequencies open. Research station Pavo Prime. This is the Bunker Hill. Please respond. Over. No response. Local conditions are still a factor here. The buoys may not be able to overcome the storm's interference, even with our assistance. Looks like we have to brave the storm.
I have detected something of interest. Sensors show the formation of a spatial anomaly nearby.
Is it the source of the signal disruption?
Uncertain. It appears to be providing stability to the ion storm, similar to the eye of a hurricane. I am also detecting bursts of comm signals from the anomaly. The signals are currently garbled beyond recognition, but they could be from the research station. I recommend conducting a deeper analysis, both of the anomaly and the signals.
Acknowledged. Helm lane a course and take us in. Well. 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 All hands, red alert. Prep shield. Deploy the photonic fleet. Darkly first and shields have been disabled. Resume boarding. Shit.
That ship was burned. Someone put the wheel of trail into our
Ow. What the hell did they make these things out of? It just goes through my shields. We're about to get smoked again. Off to a great start we are. God damn it. Come on, just go down. Sensors are clear of hostile targets, Admiral, for the moment. A number of Klingon vessels retreated at high warp during the battle and activated their cloaking devices. Local iron interference will make finding them difficult, if not impossible. Acknowledge. Hail the Federation vessel. Hailing frequencies open. Mission sent. No response. Unanswered question. Summit analysis.
Recognition files identify the Klingon vessels as classes deployed during the Federation Klingon conflict of the mid-23rd century. The Starfleet vessel is a crossfield class, also active during that time period.
Time travel. Scan for chronometric particles.
Scanning. Sensors show a spike in chronometric particles immediately preceding the arrival of these vessels. Fascinating.
Find something?
The Crossfield class vessel is not transmitting a Starfleet recognition signal. Sensor analysis confirmed. It is the ISS Discovery, from the Terran Empire of the so-called Mirror Universe.
Might explain why they haven't answered our hails. Admiral, the Discovery is hailing us now. on screen. Let's see what they have to say.
Your timely assistance is most appreciated. Speaking for myself and my loyal crew, thank you. I am Captain Sylvia Tilly, and I officially declare our intent to seek asylum.
Clearly, this is going to take a little getting used to. I'm not entirely sure how, but judging by the sensor readings I'm seeing, and that rather impressive ship of yours, we've taken a trip to the future.
Indeed, over 150 years.
I'm sure the science behind all of this is fascinating, but we have some more immediate concerns to address, namely the Klingon boarding parties running wild on my ship.
I can send an away team to assist.
Excellent. I'll have Patel, my chief of security, meet your team at the transport coordinates with the security detail. I look forward to meeting you in person. Tilly out.
Knowledge. We're on our way. Alright, prepare a team to beam over, because this is a smart idea.
Sensors indicate numerous life signs in your vicinity, reading multiple high-energy discharges as well. The data is consistent with 23rd century phaser and disruptor weapons at the highest setting. Proceed with caution. In the heat of battle, you could be seen as an enemy by anyone you encounter there.
Understood. Nalina out.
Welcome to the ISS Discovery.
You must be Chief Patel.
Yeah, no. I'm afraid Patel has been relieved of command. Just like you're going to be relieved of those fancy 25th century weapons.
I suspect your captain won't approve of this.
Our captain is weak, and you? You're a fool. The Terran Empire tolerates neither. Some would call this a mutiny. But any captain willing to conspire with Federation trash is no captain of ours. Now hand over those weapons, or we'll pick them off your corpses. The choice is yours.
Our weapons stay with us. Stand down while you still can. Go on. Stand down. Oh, they shot first. South the feds.
Oh, we're transmitting now. Hello. Welcome aboard the Discovery. As you can see, things have become a bit more complicated. It seems that some of my crew have decided that now is the perfect time to express their concerns with my command decisions.
Violently, it would seem.
Yes. As if the Klingon boarding parties weren't enough to deal with. Oh, hey, let's have a mutiny too. Wonderful. Never mind that. Did Chief Patel make it to you? She was supposed to escort you through the security fields to the bridge.
No, she's not here. The fields still are, though.
I see. We'll do what we can from the bridge, but I'm afraid we're a bit locked down here at the moment. According to our internal sensors, Chief Patel is in that deck security station. It's not far from your current position. She's probably trying to lock down this ridiculous mutiny there.
I see.
Find Patel. She should be able to override whatever the mutineers are doing to raise those fields. Take them down and make your way to the turbo lift.
Acknowledged. We're on our way.
Huh. Sounds like our guests got a warm welcome.
Look out! They're still alive!
How very bright are you? Detecting high energy readings and numerous life signs on the other side of this door.
Now that I have your attention, I have some questions. Tilly has plans. Yes? She always has plans. And you're going to tell me what they are. Oh, you'll resist, of course. You're a Terran, after all. But let's be honest, Chief. You will tell me what I want to know. Apparently, Tilly's new allies are still with us. want something done right. Weapons at highest setting. Open fire! Kill them now! Kill them or I'll kill you!
I'm guessing you're the one the captain sent me to meet. I'm Patel, Chief of Security. Thanks for the assist.
You alright?
I make it a habit to be on the outside of an agonizer booth. But I've spent my fair share of time in one, too. I'll manage. What's the situation? Is the captain still in command?
She is, for now.
I'm not surprised. It'll take more than Klingons and mutinous riffraff to end Sylvia Tilly. I'm surprised she hasn't killed them all herself. In the meantime, I have orders to get you to the bridge, and I intend to obey them. Follow me.
That's blocked by security fields.
Not a problem. There's no code written I can't crack. I'll have those fields down in short order. Cover me while I work. We might have some uninvited guests soon.
Understood. Work fast, Chief.
Go, go, go! Keep me covered! Stand!
Working on it.
Start flanking! Look out! Almost got it! Keep me covered! Stand!
Cola, stop waving that thing around like it's a toy.
Alright. The security fields are using my authorization. Now. If you want me to finish, maybe keep them off me for more than 5 seconds.
You know how hard it is to keep them off of you for more than 5 seconds?
Little help here! They're flanking! Look out!
You finished?
Clear! Let's move! Let's get to the bridge. The turbo lift is that way. Watch your corners.
No quarter, no prisoners. Attack!
Ambush!
Man, Tilly ain't gonna have much of a crew left after this.
Give me a second to get this field down.
Oh, there she goes.
We're reading the log loss of security fields on that deck. I take it you found Chief Patel?
We did. We're on our way to the bridge.
Some good news for a change, though I'm not terribly surprised. Woman's harder to kill than a honey badger. Ready for the bad news?
Let's have it.
I'm afraid the Klingons have taken several lower decks and are moving in your direction. Keep your weapons hot. They're killing everyone they run into, and I don't think they'll make an exception for you. Stick with Patel and get up here as soon as you're able.
Acknowledge. Nalina out.
I hear Klingon disruptors up ahead. Be ready for anything.
Do not let that Klingon scum use this junction!
Man, that was one fucking durable engineering officer.
Hold your position. There's been an incident.
What kind of
The
incident?
Klingon kind. Specifically, they've taken control of main engineering, killed my chief engineer and his security team in the process. They're threatening to breach the core if I don't surrender. That is not gonna happen.
Should we evacuate then?
Evacuate sounds a lot like retreat to me, and that is not gonna happen either. This is my ship, and I will not abandon her. Take Patel, get down to engineering, deal with the Klingons, and make sure that core breach never happens.
We'll do what we can,
I recommend
Captain.
you deal with this problem quickly. Neither of us will enjoy their solution. Tilly out.
Alright, let's get moving.
Klingons probably cracked Rathman's code. Idiot.
Move, people. Everyone pile in.
Bad news first. Seems there's more Klingons down there than we thought. You'll have to fight your way to main engineering. Good news? They'll be shooting at the mutineers down there. Might make your job a little easier, huh?
Acknowledge. Nalina out.
Rathman! Come in, Rathman! We're trapped on the engineering deck! Send reinforcements, now!
Great. Mutineers and Klingons. Take them all down!
Get these doors open! Lamont wants these cowards dead!
They aren't even targeting vital systems. They're just trashing the place.
Rathman's dead, and we will be too if you don't get that turbo lift open.
Main engineering is stuffed up ahead. Let's hustle, people!
Yeah, it's gonna take us a bit.
We all die this day. Die well. Die with honor.
On your lead, we'll breach. You go high, I'll go low.
Looks like the Klingons were in a hurry. That is some sloppy work. I was solving engineering problems like that when I was a first-year cadet. Rebalance the matter-antimatter inducers and adjust the flow rate to 0.5. That should bring the core back from the brink quite nicely.
Understood.
Hope you
We'll
know what
handle
you're
it.
doing. That warp core looks fit to breach.
Nicely done. Cut it a little close there with the core, but since we're all still here, I'm gonna call that a win. So, since we've got a little room to breathe here, why don't you come up to the bridge? There's a turbo lift nearby that I've relaxed the security locks on.
We're on our way.
Face to face at last.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these assholes?
Language! Oh, cursing. It's such a filthy habit. You did well against the mutineers. They weren't fond of my decision to seek asylum, I'm afraid. While unpleasant, it is better than the fate we left behind. In our universe, Pavo is a cruel, deadly entity. Being sent to that system is a death sentence. And sent there we were. I suppose an enemy decided it was time for me to retire. Permanently. But enough about that. Let's get down to business, shall we?
Might as well.
First and foremost, I have no interest in hostilities with your government. I meant what I said about asylum.
Good. Do you speak for your entire crew?
I do. The mutiny was unfortunate, but what can I say? We're Terrans. Dominance is often challenged and must be maintained. The mutineers saw an opportunity, took their shot, and missed. Big time. Everyone left saw the price they paid for their failure. Believe me, the rest of the crew will fall in line. I'm fortunate you were here to deal with the problem. Apparently, my chief of security felt like spending time in an agonizer booth during most of the conflict. Honestly, Patel, if I knew you liked the booth so much, I'd keep you in one more often.
Why, you are right to say so, Captain. It won't happen again.
See to it that it doesn't. I'd hate to replace you, Chief, but I will if I have to.
Next steps, Captain?
Next steps are to get my vessel back in working order before those Klingons come back to finish us off. Now that's not going to be easy. I'm down a chief engineer, the power grid is a shambles, we have multiple hull breaches, and we're nowhere near battle ready.
Right, Nalina to Bunker Hill. This is Bunker Hill. Is everything alright? We detected a surge in the ISS Discovery's warp core, but now it's operating at a safe level. I need an engineering team in here ASAP. Understood, Admiral. We'll beam directly to main engineering and get to work. Bunker Hill out. Anything we can do here on the bridge?
Our shields are down. If the Klingons don't get us, it's only a matter of time before the ion storm does. Monitor that console while I try to get the main deflector back online. I'd order my chief science officer to do it, but she chose her loyalties poorly.
Right, we'll do what we can here.
Start a diagnostic on the shield emitters. I'll start to recalibrate the main deflector. Klingons! All hands! Repel boarders!
Kill everyone, but the captain is mine!
Okay, the main deflector is in position. Recalibrate it now.
Alright.
Ugh, they're like Zethian bed roaches. Get off my ship!
Admiral, we restored partial impulse power to the Discovery.
sensors are picking up numerous Klingon vessels decloaking. Combat is imminent. I strongly recommend you return to the ship at your earliest convenience.
Understood. We're almost done here.
Captains should be on their own ship in the heat of battle. Go. We'll take it from here.
Valleint Engineering, status report. Impulse power restored, Admiral, but only just. If we want this to be more than a patch job, we'll need more time. Time's up. Return to the ship immediately.
Thank you. If we survive this, I look forward to repaying the favor. Now go, before it's too late.
Bunker Hill, energized. Admiral, the Klingons are hailing us. They're on the main screen.
I do not know how we came to be here in the future, and I do not care. What I do know is that we have a mutual enemy.
I'd love to agree with you, but at the same time, they're asking for asylum, so if you want, you can take it up with the Federation Council, you know. It's a complex situation. Like, you can take it up with the Federation Council. They probably won't let you, like, you know, take her, but they'll probably let you charge her with crimes if you want to do that. But honestly, you're not going to be able to get much out of this. Oh, also, there's a bot that I now have to go slap. The bot has been slapped. Situation here is, as you can see from my explanation, very complex, Captain.
There is nothing complex about it. I mean to destroy that ship, and you with it, if you get in my way. Be smart. Your ship has the technical advantage. We have the advantage of numbers. And we are Klingon. Stand with Discovery, and you will lose. Fight with us, and you will live to see another day.
Unfortunately for you guys, Discovery has requested asylum, and therefore, under Starfleet protocols, they are under my temporary protection. Again, if you wanna take this up with the Federation Council, you can. Like, no offense, my guy, but there is diplomatic channels for this shit.
Then you are a fool, fighting in a burning house. Try to die well.
Alert! All hands, battle stations.
Altering course. They're headed toward Pavo at full speed. Discovery is lower than speed. Reading transporters on Pavo's surface.
Admiral agreed to travel communications with Discovery. Bring them on now. I blew up.
The captain has left the ship. I'm command now. Discovery is back in the fight.
Reading numerous Klingon vessels decloaking.
Numerous? We haven't even dealt with the current group of Klingon vessels. Ow. Oh, I completed some of the, not necessarily something I was intending to do, but, more dilithium. Not a good thing that Tilly decided to ditch her ship to get on Pavo. I'm sure this entire situation has no negative repercussions whatsoever. Ow. Admiral, whatever that was hit us hard. Receiving casualty reports from all decks. Helm evasive maneuvers. Tactical status report. Shields are full. Deflectors online. All weapons ready. It appears to have bypassed all of our defensive systems. If they weren't there. Summit, analysis. What hit us?
Based on what the sensors recorded during the attack, it appears we were hit by psionic energy, manifested into an energy pulse of considerable magnitude. The attack originated on Pavo.
Pavo attacked us? Why? Admiral, we're being held. Captain Tilly.
I don't like red in my ledger. You saved my ship, so I spared yours. This time. Next time I won't be so sentimental. First and last warning. Leave the system while you're able.
What do you hope to gain from this, Tilly?
Did you hit your head in that fight? I think what I have to gain here is pretty obvious. Everything. Pavo's reach is infinite. After a few more demonstrations of its power, everyone in the quadrant will have no choice but to swear allegiance to me. Or, die. Empress Tilly. That has a nice ring to it, don't you think?
You're insane. There's no way you'll succeed.
Insane. I'm the one calling the shots here. And I'm pretty sure I told you to get lost or get wrecked. So who's the insane one again? Me? Or the lunatic staring defiantly down the barrel of the ultimate weapon? Take talk about. My trigger finger's getting itchy.
Status report on the planet.
I am reading an energy signature on the surface of Pavo. It matches the initial blast from the planet. Another attack could be imminent. We will not survive a direct hit. I strongly recommend we exit the system immediately.
Helm, maximum warp, get us the hell out of here.
Captain Tilly's betrayal, while unfortunate, was not entirely unexpected. Her use of this agonizer technology to weaponize the ecosystem of Pavo is a matter of utmost concern. I believe I can devise a means to neutralize her technology but I will need time to conduct research. Rest assured that I will endeavor to counter Tilly's insidious actions as soon as possible. I ask that you prepare to take action at a moment's notice. The lives of untold millions, including our own, could be at stake.
Well, neither of these are all that useful to me. But the dilithium. The dilithium, on the other hand, that is very useful to my existence.
Our information about events at Pavo is incomplete, but I believe the Terrans are undertaking a large-scale operation there. They have managed to coerce the planet's consciousness into serving their violent needs. Furthermore, they've turned Pavo's transmitter into a potent weapon. Time is of the essence. While the Alliance is mobilizing a larger response, we are, in effect, the first responders. It falls to us to do what we can to stop Captain Tilly and her crew before they solidify their control of Pavo. Failing to do so could be catastrophic. Ideally, we should return the Discovery and her crew to their proper time and space. Under the circumstances, removing the Terran presence from Pavo is the more immediate, logical need.
Well, that's another set of voyages completed by the Bunker Hill and her cousin. Because her cousin got to hang out today with the rest of us. Let's find a raid target. Raid. Alright, thank you for everyone that stuck around to the end of today's stream. Don't forget to check out the Discord if you ever want to chat with me off stream. Don't forget to check out the YouTube for previous VODs, and don't forget to check out the Blue Sky to have another way of knowing when I go live. Thank you all once again for joining in for today's stream. Thank you to those that stuck around to the end. Those watching the YouTube VOD of this, thank you for sticking around to this point. And hope you check out the Twitch channel sometime. Be nice to see some more people in here when I'm doing these things to have chats with. It's nice when I have people to chat to instead of just the void of space. But I also get there's far more entertaining people to be watching. Yeah, Sundays aren't really the best time for me. Let's see, anything else? No, I think that's about everything I covered. Oh, and on my Blue Sky, on my Blue Sky, I have I'm promoting that I'm doing avatar textures now for VR chat, so make sure to check that out. I think I promoted it on my Discord too. And in a few other places. But yeah. Hope you all enjoyed. See you all next time. Hope you enjoy the person I'm sending you off to. Goodbye, everyone.